All right, we're live. We're back. We are back. We are back. We are back. It is we're working on the name, okay? We're going Bryce Bud, maybe show, maybe pod, or we might change it to go off the bench. I kind of like off the bench. Something different. We're working on it, okay? Throwing a lot of different ideas out there, seeing what sticks. Welcome back though. We're talking headlines right off the bat. We got a lot of football news coming out. We don't know what's going on. We're just going to read these headlines. Some of them are a little wild, and some of them are like, okay, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. But we got headlines. We're doing some different things here. First headline that I saw, this was a couple days ago. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Tyreek Hill, while he was streaming playing Fortnite, he's like, when I retire, I really want to be a porn star. Good for you, brother. I mean, like, yeah, that's cool. I think every guy kind of wants to be that, but I mean, you're more talented than a lot of us anyway already in many other ways, probably. So it's like, good for you, Tyreek. Go. Hope to see hope to see you on the hub in a few years, man. Hope to see you on the hub. Just a couple other things. Oh shit, did Damian Lillard just get traded? Damian Lillard just get traded? Did Damian Lillard just get traded? Damian Lillard just get traded? Oh my god, he is. To the Bucks? He's going to the Bucks? No way. The Blazers are not expected to keep Drew Holiday and are looking to trade him immediately. What's Jimmy Butler saying? Oh, Jimmy snitching. Jimmy snitching. Lillard goes Adrian Wojnarowski, the NBA guru. Lillard. Oh, God. The messages are getting blown up. Lillard goes to Milwaukee as part of a 3-team deal with Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, and Toumi Kamara, a 2029 unprotected Milwaukee first and unprotected Milwaukee swap rights into 2028 and 2030 to Blazers. Phoenix lands Yusuf Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nazir Little, and Keon Johnson. Holy shit. Holy shit. Dame and Giannis. Dame and Giannis. Oh my goodness. And we just started. That is fucking crazy. Dame and Giannis. Holy shit. Oh my god. I had Dame written down here too. It said Damian Lillard news. Boston question mark? Raptors question mark? I saw some with the Nuggets. Might go to the Lakers. Nope, still Miami. I have that written down. Nope, still going to Miami. Going to Milwaukee. I like that. I like that for everyone involved. I like that a lot. We're going to do a little bit of this. Holy shit. Holy shit. What a way to fucking start. Oh my god. Damian Lillard to Milwaukee. That changes. That's a big move. Now, I mean, Dame's still a top 2, top 3 point guard in the league. Top 5. Definitely top 5. Oh my goodness. Damian Lillard to the Milwaukee Bucks. Good for you, Dame. Good for Giannis, because Giannis came out and said that he was thinking about not being in Milwaukee next year, or when his contract expires or comes to an end. Excuse me, when his contract comes to an end, he's not going to be there. So Milwaukee's like, let's go get a superstar, Damian Lillard. Wow. Nuggets in 6. That's all I'll say. Oh, dude, I'm so excited to see the Nuggets play again. I love football. Football is fucking amazing, but when you got basketball and football going on, like, football is weekends, but basketball plays throughout the week, so you're talking basketball during the week, and then you're watching football on, the weekends. Then you got those Sunday night games for basketball, the NBA. It's a magical time. And then next thing you know, college basketball is around the corner too. Oh, fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. That is crazy. Sorry, I'm a little shocked right now that he's going to the fucking Bucks. Going to the Bucks. I got to text a couple people back. Sorry, hang on. Oh my gosh. Someone just said Shaq and Kobe. That's crazy. I got to send out this fucking thing. Here, I'm going to pause this. We're going to stop and we're going to... All right, we're back. Sorry, had to jump some fools, you know. Had to put the Nuggets talk. Had to put the Nuggets back up there. Just remind them, you know, Damian Lillard. Yeah, we got Damian Giannis together now, but okay, we still got the Nuggets. Okay, hey, relax. It's a good trade. Good for them. It's fucking dope. But I just said Nuggets in 6, and I sent the Jamal Murray and Jokic video. Whatever. All right, headlines. Tyreek wants to be a porn star when he's done. No big deal. Jared Jeudy might be getting traded once the Broncos have more draft capital. That doesn't shock me. I think they're going to trade a lot more players just than Jeudy. More than Jeudy. They need to get some fucking shit going. They're 0-3. We're going to talk about the games when we get to it. But, yeah, that doesn't shock me. Doesn't shock me at all. Kelsey has had a crazy week. He had a spike in social following, merch, and the views on the podcast are going dumb right now. There was a screenshot that came out that, you know, they premiere their New Heights podcast on YouTube. There were like 3,000 people already waiting to watch it. So that's what Swifties do. Swifties are Swifties are ride or die. They're ride or die. And they're the most detailed, They will find the deepest, darkest corners of the web and ruin people's lives. But you want them on your side. You know that old saying, it's like you'd rather have them on your team than play against them? Yeah, Travis Kelce has the Swifties on his side right now, so shit's going to get crazy. Shit is going to get crazy. Sorry, I got to check this shit real quick. Someone just Shaq Kobe. That's fucking disrespectful. Yeah, so good for him. I mean, he said it. They got in a getaway car, and I mean, she really is a polarizing figure. So I mean, good for Travis. I said it last episode. Good for Travis. I mean, he shot his shot and he got it. He got it. You know what I'm saying? Colin Kaepernick wrote to the Jets saying he wants to be on the practice squad. Now, the Jets did just sign Trevor Siemian, which, you know, you could argue equally, maybe less poop than Zach Wilson. He's a step above Zach Wilson. I wouldn't say a lot, but he's definitely a step above. Colin Kaepernick wants to be on the team. I get it. Whenever these things happen in the league where like a quarterback goes down or a quarterback needs to be filled, Colin Kaepernick just somehow, some way makes his name to the media, or gets his name thrown in the ring. We saw Kaepernick try to make a comeback a few years ago. It didn't look good. I'm not saying he shouldn't get a workout, because I do think, just based on what I saw previously, he can be a practice quarterback. He can. That's just me, you know, talking from the outside, having no information on the inside. I don't know. I do like the way he put it out. He had J. Cole put it on his Instagram. I like that. I'm a J. Cole supporter. 2014 Forest Hills Drive, greatest album there ever was. From top to bottom, no features, nothing. All J. Cole, crazy. And the documentary is crazy. But yeah, Colin Kaepernick trying to make a comeback, probably not going to work out. The Jets probably saw it and they were like, okay, on to the next one. We're gonna get out ahead of this and get Trevor Siemian on our team. Devontae Adams, I said this last episode. I think Hunter Renfrow and Devontae Adams are going to get traded eventually. It's just a matter of when. Because you know Devontae isn't getting any younger. Is he still top 5? Maybe even argue top 3 receiver in the league? Yes. But he wants to win now, and Jimmy G is not going to give that to him. I think Hunter Renfrow, I have no idea where he's going to go. He's got more juice left than Devontae, I think. Devontae's still a fucking dog. But the rumor was the trade scenarios were Cowboys, Bengals, Lions, 49ers, Browns, and the Packers. He's not going back to the Packers. I can tell you that much. Let's cross them off. I don't think he wants to go to the 49ers. Here's the thing with who has the best quarterbacks out of these 5 remaining. We got Jared Goff in Detroit. We got Joe Burrow, who already has 2 great receivers. You got Deshaun Watson, the Browns. Amari Cooper's there. Yeah, sure. Dak, who's playing... He's trying to play perfect football right now and not throw interceptions and let the defense carry him to every win. So I don't know if you want to go there. And the 49ers, I mean, it would be really cool to see Devontae in a 49ers uniform. I think he'd look swaggy as hell. But the best one, if I was Devontae, if I had to pick between these 5, I mean, going back to the Packers wouldn't be the worst thing, but it's like you're not going to get a ring there. Your best chances are the 49ers, the Bengals, in my opinion. The Lions are on the way up. Do you want to go play in Detroit? I don't know how old you are. Late 20s, early 30s, I'm guessing. Cowboys isn't bad. Cowboys are always in the name, always in the fucking conversation for getting a top receiver. They almost got OBJ last year, which I don't know where OBJ stands in the rankings anymore. But I don't know. Devontae's, he said they're trying to build a winning culture in Las Vegas right now, and it's not looking that way. And they traded away his boy Derek Carr this last offseason. So like I would want out too if I was Devontae Adams. I think it's a matter of time. I think he's gonna request a trade. I mean the Raiders are what, 1-3, 1-2, 1-2. I don't know. Continue on the Raiders though. There's a Raiders fan, I didn't see his name, but there's a Raiders fan that's done watching them due to his mental health and his heartache. Let me read this for you real quick. This is crazy. I mean, I respect the diehard fans. I really do. I respect the diehard fans because without these kind of people, there are no sports. Okay? Quote, "This has taken not only my time and money following this franchise, but it has also taken my mental health. Having a team who you've rooted for your whole life reward you with absolutely nothing but heartache is not something I want to keep doing." Good for you, man. Let me tell you what. Good for you. Good for you. But let's be honest. You've been watching the team for 30 years. Take a week off, fine. In 2 weeks, you will be back on the couch or back in the stadium watching them play. That's just how it is. You can't just cut something off cold turkey after doing it for 30 years. Okay? So I understand the mental health part. The heartache, you're probably a little older than me, okay? But the mental health part, I get it. I'm there. I'm there with you, brother. Okay? Solidarity. But you'll be back. You will be back. The mental health, I get it. Watching a franchise struggle, just struggle. Raiders fans may have a little different, but just a franchise just struggling. There's no cause. You just see it and you're like, okay, on with my day. Now, if you're getting your hopes up with Jimmy G and Derek Carr making a Super Bowl run the last few years, now both average, above average quarterbacks, that's a you thing. I wouldn't have put my money on them to win the Super Bowl or even make a deep playoff run, especially in the AFC West division. So it's a little on you, but I understand it. What's next? That's all the football talk until we get to the picks. Some shit going down. Tyreek being a porn star is probably my favorite thing that I read. Just out of the clouds. Out of the blue. He just wants to be a porn star. Yeah, brother. I think all of us guys do. That'd be cool too. Okay? You can make it happen. I'll see you on the screen. See you on the screen in a few years. Dame news broke, so that's kind of crazy. So we got that out of the way with. For the first time in 30 years, ESPN posted this. For the first time in 30 years, the Yankees, the Red Sox, and the Cardinals will not be in the playoffs. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Those are some of the most historic franchises in baseball, and they're not going to be in the playoffs. I mean, it's a new age. It's a new dawn. I get it. I like it. I am kind of a Sox fan, so that kind of sucks. But I mean, it's just crazy. It's just one of those facts that you just see and you're like, wow, that is wild. That's how long that they have always been a contender for the pennant. Okay? Fucking wild. Ryder Cup around the corner. Is it starting this weekend? What's today? 27th? I think it starts this weekend. Yes. Brooks Koepka was talking his shit today. I love Brooks. I'm a big Brooks guy. He said because he was the only one of the few. I think he was the only player from the Live to make it on the Ryder Cups teams. I think he's the only. I don't know about the European team, but I know on the U.S. team he's the only one. People were mad that they didn't get picked to be on the Ryder Cup team from Live and all that kind of stuff. He said, "Play better, and you'll be on the Ryder Cup team." That's exactly what it is. I mean, straightforward. He was talking his shit this morning. I saw a couple other clips about him, but good for him. Good for him. I mean, he's like, what do you want me to say? Play better, then you'll make it on the team. There's no way around it. Just play better. Just play better. That's it. Speaking of just Live, I had this written down. Dustin Johnson is on cloud nine. Dustin Johnson's on cloud nine. He doesn't give a fuck about golf anymore. Excuse my language, but he does not give a shit about golf anymore. The Saudis gave him $500 million over what? 8-10 years? That was a couple years ago. So I think he's 8 now. $500 million to play in a golf tournament. What? And it's less golf. You can wear shorts. It's not even competitive. So good for him. Good for Dustin Johnson. We don't hear anything about him anymore. We see the Phil news and how he's not a gambler anymore. Okay, Phil. But Dustin Johnson, dude, he disappeared. He got the money and he's like, I'm done. I don't care. Obviously, he's playing golf still and he's going to be competitive in the tournaments. He's still really fucking good. But it's just, yeah, I saw a photo of him and I was like, oh my gosh. I totally forgot about him. So good for you, Dustin Johnson. Keep on going. All right, we are going to take just a quick break, get some things organized, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're just going to make some picks. We're going to talk about some college games first. We're going through the college. We're going to talk about the big games that I saw on the slate this weekend. And then we are going to go into the NFL games, Thursday night football, Sunday night. No Monday night pick. It is a pick 'em though on Monday night, just FYI. College games. Friday night, we got Utah going to Oregon State. Oregon State -3. My big question in this game, is Cam Rising going to play at all this year? I know he's close to being back. I understand that. Is he going to play? If he plays, Utah. Just Utah money line. Or Utah to cover. Doesn't matter. If he doesn't play, I'm still taking Utah +3. I don't think Oregon State's that good. Ugalundele, the Clemson quarterback, the transfer, he's good. I think Cam Rising in that Utah team is better. I mean, Oregon State just lost to Washington State. I had Washington State last week, and I don't know anything about this Oregon State. Utah is a number 10 team. I know they're going on the road. I think that's why the way this line is. I don't think they're expecting Cam Rising to play either. Those quarterbacks aren't bad for Utah. They just beat a good UCLA team. That UCLA team was good. I'm taking Utah, I think, both ways, with or without Cam Rising. So just give me Utah +3. I think they win this game, or at least they'll cover. Let's just go Utah. I love this Utah team. I'm a Cam Rising guy. He won me so much money in the Rose Bowl against Ohio State last year. That's why I'm so deep on this team. That is purely it. That is the only reason why I am deep on this team. There's some Thursday night games, action, but we're not going to talk about those. I'm just going big games today. Saturday. Let's just get it out of the way. Let's get it done with. USC going to Colorado. 10 a.m. kickoff time. Local. That's mountain time. That is mountain time. So USC's playing at 9. USC is minus 21.5. I don't know what I said last week about Oregon. I know Oregon was gonna. I think I took CU in the points last week. It freaking hurt. It hurt. USC is a better team than Oregon, so I have no idea how this is gonna go. I want to say home field advantage. That gives us some points. But USC is more talented and bigger than CU in every way, shape, or form. Every way, shape, or form. Now, Dion can only do so much. Dion is coaching. He can only coach so much. He can only do so much for this team. They need to go out there and execute. I really do. I said it 2 weeks ago. I think that USC was going to beat Oregon or USC. They didn't beat Oregon. So that means they're going to beat USC. I want to walk that back. They're not going to beat USC. I think they cover, though. I do think they cover. So I'm going plus 21.5. I'm taking the plus 21.5. Call me dumb. That's fine. I'll take it. I just think there is a little bit. They're down bad. Okay, CU's down bad. USC has just been steamrolling everyone. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think. I really, really do. They came off of an emotional loss against CSU, and then they just got their shit pushed in against Oregon. So I think we get things back on track and we cover at least. We're going to cover at least. Michigan at Nebraska. Michigan minus 17.5. Minus 17 straight up. No half. I hate to do it. I don't know. I really don't know. I've been thinking about this one. Michigan is good. Jim Harbaugh back. Going to Nebraska at night. I don't know if the time has been set. Should we see if the time's been set? If it's a night game, I think I'm going to take Nebraska. If it's a day game, I think I'm going to take Michigan. Let's see. And I don't understand why that matters, but it does. Okay? It does. Let's see. It is a 1:30 kickoff. Oh. I mean, I have to go Michigan then. I have to. If it was a night game, lights are brighter. I'm going Michigan. I think I'm going to go Michigan. I'm going Michigan straight up. Minus 17.5. Minus 17. I keep throwing half on there. Minus 17. It is the Bussin' Bowl. I am a boy. The boy. I wouldn't say I'm a tier 1, more of a tier 2. Be honest with you. I'm not going to shit on the great Will Compton, but the man's a little delusional about his team. I love it. I love his delusion about it, but I mean, Nebraska's going to come out and fight. I will say that. They are going to come out. They're not going to roll over. It's not going to be an easy 17-point cover, but they will cover. Kansas at Texas. Texas minus 16.5. I think I'm taking Kansas here too. I think Kansas is going to give them a little bit of a trouble. Texas is going to win. Texas has looked good. Kansas, they had that good year last year, and they got the money for the program finally. They're getting better. Step by step, brick by brick, they're going to get better. I like Kansas here. I really, really do. I don't know why. I mean, 16.5. It's a lot of points. And you'd be like, oh, well, Michigan's 17. Yeah, well, Michigan's a little bit different, okay? I like Kansas. Texas is good. They're going to make the CFP, I think. I think they're good. How about this? They're good enough to make the CFP. I don't know if they will make the CFP, Texas. I'm looking at you. But they have a good chance. LSU at Ole Miss. LSU minus 2.5. I don't know. I really don't know about this one. I think LSU is good. They're a good team. Brian Kelly's getting the boys right. But Ole Miss just kind of had a deflating loss against Alabama last week. I kind of like Ole Miss here, straight up, and it's at home with LSU. Jane Daniels is coming into his own. I don't know anything about this Ole Miss team. I haven't seen anything about them, but something's telling me Ole Miss here. I could be totally wrong. This is just a pure gut play. Okay, I'm going Ole Miss. Let's just do that. Okay. The night game, College Game Day, is going to be in Durham. It's going to be at Duke. Notre Dame at Duke. Notre Dame -6. Give me Notre Dame all day, every way. Double circle that one. -6. They just lost in a very emotional. I know it's an emotional loss. I think they're going to be a little bit pissed off because this hurts their chances about making the CFP. They still have a chance. It's just not a good. It's shrunk a lot more than it was. Duke's a good team. Duke is getting right. I will say that. I just don't. I'll be shocked if Notre Dame doesn't cover. I really, really will. Notre Dame should cover this game. I think they're that much better than Duke. I think they're going to win, honestly, by like 14. I think I might move the line on this one, get it to like 10.5, even 12.5, see what that looks like. Duke's good, don't get me wrong. Duke is good, but I think Notre Dame's going to come out a little bit pissed. Bad taste in their mouth. They're going to roll Duke. I think they're going to roll them. I really do. I know it's game day at night. A lot of pressure on Duke to kind of come out and play and win this game. I don't think they win it, at least. I think there's a chance they might cover, but I think Notre Dame's going to be like, you guys aren't on the same level as us. Kind of like the freaking I don't understand why this line is at 6. I don't know. I was going to say kind of like the Oregon CU game last week, but Oregon was at home, so that makes sense. I think Notre Dame's going to wax them. Let's just say that. Last game, just because he's a Heisman candidate, Washington at Arizona. Arizona is poop. Arizona's poop. Washington's favored by 18. Take the 18. They put up 50 to 60 points a game. Take the 18. I think they're lowballing us on this one. Take the 18. Simple as that. Now, me saying that so confidently, I might switch to Arizona. I said that a little too confidently, so I might switch it. You know what? No, we're just going to ride the 18. It's a night game. It's always a night game. Pac-12 at night. We're going to see if they cover, okay? We're just going to see if they cover. Washington -18. All right, let's just transition straight into the NFL. Thursday night game. We got the Lions at the Packers. Detroit's -1.5. Don't know what the over-under is. I like the Lions in this spot. I really do. But there's something about the Packers at home, okay? There's something about the Packers at home. Is Christian Watson playing? Maybe. Is Aaron Jones playing? Maybe. I'm going to base my pick when I finally bet this game on those two players playing. If Aaron Jones is playing, that kind of gets me to the Packers. If both of them are playing, I'm definitely going Packers. If it's Christian Watson, I think I'm still saying Lions. I'm going Lions until I hear about Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is playing. I might just take Detroit. Or I might just take the Packers money line. But right now, as of right now, at fucking 2 o'clock Mountain Time, 1:30 Mountain Time, I'm going Lions -1.5. Lions -1.5. Sunday, Falcons at Jags. We got the morning games. Falcons at Jags. This is a get-right game for the Jags. Give me the Jags -3. Falcons, talented team. I don't think Desmond Ridder's the guy. I understand you're trying to figure him out. Maybe you're going to let him loose a little bit, let him throw some deep balls, gunsling it around. I just don't think he's that guy. I think he's a guy kind of like a game manager, a true game manager. Hand the ball off 15, 25 times, throw about 20 passes, 25 passes. You win by a field goal. That's not how this works. That's college. Okay? I'm going Jags. This is a get-right game for the Jags. You stunk against KC. You stunk against Houston. You need to get right, okay? And Trevor Lawrence did the little taking notes or whatever on Twitter. Trevor ball out this week, okay? I think they're going to cover. I'm going Jags -3. -3. Dolphins at Bills. Is it 2.5? Is it really 2.5? I thought I wrote something else down. Dolphins at Bills. I really don't know. I really, really don't know. Part of me just says take the over. I don't know what the over is. Let's find out real quick because I think I wrote this line down. No, it's 2.5. It is 2.5. Let's see if I can find the over-under real quick. Over-under. Buffalo 2.5. Over-under 53.5. I am going to take the over. It's going to be a gorgeous day in Buffalo. I am going to take the over regardless. I don't know who wins this game. Josh Allen's been playing good ever since week 1 catastrophe against the Jets. The Dolphins have been just absolutely smacking everyone, including the Broncos. They hung 70 on the Broncos. I like Tua. I really, really do. And their defense is good. Both defenses are pretty solid. This game is usually really high scoring, so I'm really excited about that. So points for sure. 53.5. If I had to make a pick, I think people love the Dolphins so much right now that they're not going to even blink that I think I'm going to go Bills. I think I'm going Bills. Even that 53.5 makes me a little nervous now because I think they might duke it out a little bit. You know what? Scratch that. We're still taking the over, but I'm going to go Bills. Only because everyone saw the Dolphins hang 70, and they're like, oh, they're going to do the same thing over. Not the same thing, but they're going to put up 30 to 40 points a game, which they might, but this Bills team can score too. Bills at home. If Jalen Waddle playing, is he coming back from the concussion? I don't know. If he is, I don't think that changes me at all. I'm still going Bills -2.5. Bills -2.5. Give me the over 2. Next game, Broncos, Bears, Denver 3.5. This should be a pick'em. Denver should not be favored by 3.5 ever for the rest of the season. Forever. For the rest of the season. They should not be favored by 3.5. This should be almost a pick'em. The line should be maybe half a point. The line should be maybe 1.5. Honestly, I like the Bears here. That makes me sad. It's in Chicago. I don't know what to do. The Broncos are so bad right now. And I said at the beginning of this, they're looking to get rid of Judy. No one's really playing for anything anymore. A lot of these players are not. Don't get me wrong. They're getting paid to play a game. They're getting paid to play football. That doesn't mean they have to go out there and give their best effort. If they know they're going to get traded, if they're on the trading block, they're not going to go out there and hurt themselves. I don't know what the over-under is, but take the under. If it's like 35, I think I'm still taking the under. If it's 32, I'm still taking the under. We get down in the 20s, talk to me then. But I don't know what to do. I really don't. The Bears are just as bad. I think the Bears are just younger and better too. I mean, the Broncos. Here's the thing: if we get Russell Wilson playing the way he should be playing these last couple, these last couple weeks, then I think I'm going to take the Broncos. But that's a big if. That is a big if. And who knows? Maybe the Bears are like, you know what? This Bronco team sucks. We suck. Let's just go out and lay it on them. I don't even want to touch this game, if I'm being honest. I'm just going to ride with Denver. It's 3.5. I don't know what to do. I'm looking at this and I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to go Bears plus 3.5, honestly. You know what? No. Yes, actually, we're going Bears 3.5. We're going Bears 3.5. Bears 3.5. That is, oh my God. That is, don't even watch the game. That's the game you just check the score to. You're just like, you check it like 4 or 5 times while you're watching other games. You just check that. And you're like, that's what it is? Really? I'm glad I'm not watching that poop fest. Ugh. Get this taste out of my mouth. Ravens at Browns, Cleveland, -2.5. Really? I'm going Ravens. I'm going Ravens. I'm big on the Ravens. I think they go into Cleveland and get it done. Weather did play a part in their loss last week. So if it's clear and sunny, I like the Ravens. If it's mucky, I kind of like the Browns. Browns, mucky, poop. Take the Browns to Super Bowl. I like the Ravens, though. I like the Ravens. Yeah, I don't know. Ravens got the injury bug. They always get the injury bug. The Browns did look good last week. I will say that. Myles Garrett is a problem, okay? He's a problem. I will say that. He is a huge problem. Can the Ravens handle him? Maybe, maybe not. But, Lamar is more athletic than Ryan Tannehill. So they got that going for him. Give me the Ravens plus 2.5. Steelers at Texans. Pittsburgh -3. I don't know. I like Pittsburgh in this game. But the Texans looked good last week. The Texans looked real good last week. It is in Houston. TJ Watt is a fucking problem too. But, is Kenny Pickett better than CJ Stroud? Yes. Is that Steelers defense better than Houston? Yes. But I didn't think Houston was going to beat Jacksonville last week either. Don't overthink it. You know what? We're just going to go with Mike Tomlin. We're going Mike Tomlin, rookie quarterback. We're taking Pitt -3. That's fine. I like the 3. We're good with 3. Vikings at Panthers, Minnesota -3.5. Both 0-3 like the Broncos and the Bears. I really don't know is Bryce Young playing? Vikings. If Andy Dalton's playing, +3.5. I had this stat. It is not the Vikings' demise right now is not at all on the offense. Not at all. It is not even close. I found something. Let me see this. Here we go. Vikings are 0-3. Kirk Cousins leading the league in passing yards, 1,075 yards. Justin Jefferson leading the league in receiving yards, 458. Daniel Hunter leading the league in sacks with 5. I said it last episode, they're cursed. I think they're cursed. That's just me, though. I think they used all their good luck and all their good karma on last season. They didn't have a choice on it. It just kind of happened. I think they're going to win this game. 3, I don't know, just because maybe the Panthers get some frisk in them and they're at home. We're going to go Vikings. I don't feel real confident about it, but we're going to go Vikings. Andy Dalton might change that a little bit, but if Bryce Young's playing, I think the Vikings do play 3.5. Rams at Colts. Indianapolis is -1. What? I saw this line and I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Give me the Rams. Give me the Rams. Why are the Colts -1? Just because they're at home and they think the Rams are that bad? I don't. Did the Rams lose Matthew Stafford? Is Aaron Donald not playing? Make it make sense. I don't understand that at all. The Colts didn't prove anything to me. They beat a Ravens team who's banged up and in crappy weather last week. If that's what you're going off this line, I don't like it. Is Anthony Richardson playing? You can persuade me that way. I don't even think that matters. I think the Rams are going to win this game. I think the Rams are going to win. I don't understand that at all. So I'm going Rams on that one. Bucks at Saints. Saints are -3. And you know why? Because he's back. Alvin Kamara is back. Fantasy owners are so happy right now that Alvin Kamara is back because everyone's been saying, oh, Jahmyr Gibbs is just like Alvin Kamara. We're going to show you what Alvin Kamara is really like. That's what's going to happen this weekend. I don't have Alvin Kamara on my fantasy team. I'm just saying. I'm speaking for other fantasy owners. Is he going to get a lot of touches? I'm expecting him to. We don't know the situation with Derek Carr. Is Derek Carr going to play this week? Are we getting Jameis? Are we getting Jameis Winston? Who knows? Okay? Who knows? But nevertheless, I think the Bucs aren't bad. Let me say that. The Bucs are not a bad team. I know on Monday night they kind of pooped, but that Philly team is that good. I think I'm going. If Derek Carr's playing, I'm going Saints. I think even with Jameis, I think I'm going Saints. But man, Baker has that fire in him, man. I'm a Baker guy. Do I want to make money or do I want to be friendly? Do I want to make money or do I want to be friendly? I think I'm going to go Bucs +3. Bucs +3. There's something about Baker in this Bucs team. It just feels a little bit different. That AFC South is wide open. I thought the Saints were going to be a lot better. Bucs are shocking me. NFC South. Sorry, not AFC. I think the Bucs are a darn good football team, to say the least. They're not a great football team. They're going to win some games, but I think they're a darn good football team. Commanders at Eagles. Eagles -8. I think I'm just going to go Eagles. I'm going to ride the Eagles until proven wrong. I think they know the spreads beforehand. I think they know how many points they need to win by to prove everyone wrong. Commanders are good. Sam Howell is doing better than I thought. I think Sam Howell and that offense is going to be shaky, but I think this Eagles team is that freaking good. I'm going Eagles -8. Easy. Bengals at Titans. Cincy -2. Let's talk about Cincy real quick. That game on Monday night was, how would you describe it? How would you describe that game? Boring, some may say. I would describe it as boring, I think. Joe Burrow is not 100%. He is not 100%. Let me get this Cincy talk out. I like Cincy. I think they can make a lot of noise. I think they could win the Super Bowl this year. I really do. If Joe Burrow isn't healthy, it doesn't mean a thing, though. Joe's got to be healthy. He has to. I think they're making that calf sound. They're making that calf sound not as worse as it should be. Does that make sense? Did I word that incorrectly? That calf is worse than we all think. Okay? They're leaning on that. It's just a strain. It's something like, it might just be a strain, but there's something wrong with it. Because if you watch that game, it was either Joe Buck or Troy Aikman pointed out that he didn't go under center once. He did not go under center once because he can't do anything. He can't push off that leg. I was looking at some of his throws. You didn't see him. I didn't see his feet work. But when you look at him and when he throws the ball, he's just arming it over there, like cross field. If he's on the right hash and he's thrown to the left hash or left boundary, it's getting there, but it's on a little bit of an air, and he's got to throw a tad bit earlier because he knows he can't push off that calf. I still think they're good. I still think they're going to win this game easily. I think the Titans are on their last leg. I think Derrick Henry is going to play this season out, maybe ask for a trade midseason. Who knows? I think if you get a different quarterback in there, things might change around a little bit. I'm not saying one of the rookies. I'm not saying Malik Willis or whoever they drafted this past offseason. I can see his face, can't see his name. But I think the Titans are poop. I really do. They're going to have some highlights. I know it's in Tennessee, but I still think the Bengals need to right the ship, and this is the best way to do it. They're going to right it. They're going to figure it the fuck out, and they'll get back on track. They'll be 500 at the end of this weekend. I'll be shocked if they're not. Raiders at Chargers. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here for a personal reason. First of all, on my fantasy team, I have Tua Tagovailoa, however you pronounce your last name, and I have Justin Herbert. It's a one quarterback league, so it kind of sucks. I'm kind of trying to trade Tua right now. But I don't know who to start. The Raiders are not good. But that Dolphins-Bills game always gets crazy numbers. Oh, they always put up numbers. And I'm taking the over in it. So I feel like I have to start Tua. And I feel like the Raiders always play the Chargers hard. I know, but it's in LA. Chargers are -5.5. I really think Justin Herbert's really good. Off the fantasy talk, I don't know who I'm going to start. If you guys have any input, tell me. But Raiders at Chargers, -5.5, Chargers. I think I'm going to go Chargers, 5.5. I just think, they lost Mike Williams, though. That sucks for me, too, fantasy. You know what? I'm going to go Raiders. That stinks. I hate that. I'm going Raiders, +5.5. I'm okay with that. They always play them tough. Brandon Staley's coaching for his job right now. Justin Herbert's balling out, though, but they lost Mike Williams. Keenan went crazy last weekend. I think the Raiders kind of keep it close. I mean, how good are the Chargers? That's what we're asking. How good are the Chargers? They beat Minnesota on a play last week. I mean, how good are the Chargers? Let's ask. How good are the Chargers? Are they Super Bowl contenders right now, or are they going to make a deep playoff run? Or are they going to make the playoffs and then crap out at the end like they usually do? I don't know. Well, I think we're going to find out about this Chargers team this week against the Raiders, which sounds a little weird because 5.5, it's a good amount of points. It's not the 2.5. It's not the 3. It's not 8 like Philly, but it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a weird line too. 5.5. I don't know. I'm going to take the Raiders just right now. Next game, Pats at Cowboys. Cowboys -7. I think the Patriots stink. I'm going Cowboys -7. No Trayvon Diggs, still hurts. I think that defense is going to get right though. They beat a Jets team last week. I don't know if that means anything. I'm not a Patriots guy. I'm not a Cowboys guy. I don't care. I just think that defense is legit. I really do. I think that defense is legit. Micah Parsons, defensive MVP, maybe MVP if he puts up some crazy numbers. Cardinals at 49ers. 49ers are -14. I don't know what to do on this one because I've said for the last 2 weeks that the Cardinals are a tough team to beat. They proved that last week against the Cowboys. They beat the Cowboys. I think the 49ers are legit. I'm kind of doing the same thing with Philly until proven otherwise. I mean, 2 touchdowns. I mean, I know the Cardinals are bad, but I don't know if they're 2 touchdowns bad against the 49ers. I mean, I know the 49ers are really fucking good, but are they 2 touchdowns better than... Yeah, I think so, actually. Yeah, you know what? We're going Cardinals. I mean, 49ers. We're going 49ers -14. We're going 49ers -14. I think the 49ers are that good. Philly and them, I think they're that good. Cardinals, I mean, hey, a tough team. Maybe they cover. I'll be mad if they cover, but what was the line last week for that 49ers game? That 49ers game last week was crazy too. Let's look. Sorry. Bad. I know this is bad. 49ers. That's a recap. Sorry. I want to because I know it was a big one. 49ers 10 against the Giants. 10 against the Giants. I'm okay with that. I'll ride the 49ers. I think the Cardinals are a tough team though. I do think that. Sunday night game. Chiefs at Jets. Kansas City -9.5. I don't think this is crazy. I should have took the Chiefs last week when I saw 12. That's how bad the Bears are. I think the Jets are equally as bad. Are we getting Trevor Siemian or are we getting Zach Wilson? I think we're going to get Zach Wilson until he throws an interception. Once he throws an interception, goodbye. Goodbye, Zach. Bench. Trevor Siemian's going to come in. He's going to throw an interception. what are you gonna do? You gotta ride Trevor. You just gotta. Maybe they should switch series like the Pats did last year. Just give one series to Zach, one series to Trevor. Whoever did better, you get the next one. Then you get the follow one. Okay? Then whoever did better that series, you just start the next series. Just keep doing that. Now, how you base it, I don't know. I'm not a fucking quarterback coach or an offensive coordinator. Base it however you want to base it. But the Chiefs are legit. A lot of Travis Kelce talk, a lot of T Swift talk. I'm happy for them. Good for them. Just give me the Chiefs -9.5. Give me the Chiefs -9.5. I don't think that's crazy. I know that Jets defense is legit, but that team feels like they were all hyped around Aaron, and it sucks that he got hurt. But since Aaron's not there playing, I think they're kind of fall apart. I really do. And then they're going to have to rebuild it all next year, which sucks. But that is our picks. That is our preview for college, the big games, and the NFL. We got our picks in. Most exciting game I'm looking forward to, that Thursday night game. I love good Thursday night game. Dolphins, Bills. Bucks Saints might be interesting. It's going to be a little bit of snooze fest, but it might be a little bit interesting. Commanders at Eagles will be a good game. Raiders, Chargers maybe. And let's just see if the 49ers cover. Let's just go off that. Like, subscribe. If you're watching me, I'm looking at you. Like the video. I was told that I don't have comments on in my videos. Leave a comment. I don't know if I fixed it or not. I'm going to try. But, yeah, that's it. That was the pod. We're back. We're better. Let's win some money this weekend, Let's win some money. I love football. Damian Lillard's a buck now. So that's crazy. And Tyreek still wants to be a porn star. That's it. But, Dame's a buck. All right. See y'all later.